Welcome to the Love and Luck podcast show. We're back, with some more disturbing bad news, man.
Man.
Damn. They done got the boy Big Juke.
Yo, Luca, what the fuck is this?
For those of you that's not familiar with who Big Juke is, that's his Joe Gotti's big brother. You know what I'm saying? It's been well documented that these fellas been at war, man, and on the streets. You know that I ain't in Memphis politics, but you know, word travels. You know what I'm saying? They talk about how he supposed to be one of the people that put the hit on Dolph. And man, you know, just being involved with this game, myself even, you know what I'm saying? The politics of the game is a motherfucker, man. You know, revenge ain't got no expiration date, man.
Oh, no, they never got no expiration date.
They don't have an expiration date, man. You can get hit anytime, especially if you're making yourself visual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cats like that got that bread like that done made it. And even though me, I don't see what was the war all about with the Dolph and the Gotti thing.
Right.
It was so misdemeanor. I just don't get it.
For sure.
From what I hear, it's all because Dolph didn't want to sign with Gotti.
That's crazy.
What the hell? And now look at a bunch of dead motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, like you say, man, you know what I mean, when it comes to these politics, man, you know, it's like...
It's crazy.
Man, nowadays, shit is motherfucking different. You know, I'm starting to realize, man, like, you know, back in the day, man, shit was like way different. And now, motherfuckers, man, I just, you know, I don't get a lot of the beefs and understand what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean?
So misdemeanor, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a old school nigga, man, and you know, niggas used to stick together a little more, but now it seems like niggas is so separated, it's crazy. You know, I know when it comes to Dolph, man, you know, I know, you know, he was doing his thing, you know, and I admired what he did on a business level. I listened to his music a little bit, but as far as being a businessman, I admired what he did. You feel me? And even, you know, Yo Gotti, you know what I mean? I don't listen to none of his shit, you know what I mean? You know, I didn't heard some of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. For sure. I heard he was pretty cool, but, you know, some of the shit, you know what I mean, that you know, some shit I heard, you know, I can't really, you know what I mean, it just don't stick with me. It ain't, you know what I mean, it don't really get down to my soul, you feel me? But anytime a black man has came from where we came from and came out of the trenches and he's made it out of that, you know, it's like, I don't know, man, what is niggas still mad about? You know what I mean?
I don't know, they rich now.
You know,
so
what you mad about?
That's what's crazy. I had a friend of mine, man, did a remake of Yo Gotti. I think it was a song with him and Nicki Minaj on it.
Right.
And somehow, Yo Gotti heard it, and my boy was like, hey, man, Yo Gotti was feeling that shit, man, that you had put on his music.
For sure.
And I was like, man, and I started checking out Yo Gotti more.
Right.
And Yo Gotti's dope.
Right.
So you just gotta listen, probably comb through his shit and see what
sure.
He talk a lot of street shit.
Right.
He like on that, if you like Jeezy,
right,
you gonna like Yo Gotti.
For sure.
Cause he talk about that shit, man.
Most definitely.
I like Dolph too. I sat there and listened to some of Dolph music. You know, I'm not from Memphis, but you know, I got my peoples down there in Memphis. But
right.
I like some of that Dolph stuff too, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Gotti might be a little hotter than Dolph, but Dolph had that grind.
Yeah.
He had that hustle, man.
Right.
And he was moving up.
Yeah, for sure. You say Gotti did? Gotti was moving up?
Gotti already,
okay.
Look, Gotti signed to a label.
Right.
So, and now I believe he doing some shit on the side too as well. So he got his own label now, but at first he was signed to a label.
Okay.
Now the boy Dolph been independent the whole
time.
way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I
was getting much as dough as he was getting. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Being independent.
Yeah, and then on top of that, when he died, shit, I had found out he had bought over 100 houses in his area.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
yeah, he did.
And to me, man, that was, and I was like, man, this nigga riding around in all these cars and shit, though. You know what I mean? But for the most part, he was a smart investor. He invested his money wisely, his rap money. And then he had, and then on top of that, I heard he put a lot of people on too.
Yeah,
so being that, for sure. Yeah, for sure. So being that, he was able to invest whatever he made off of that. He put it all back into real estate.
All right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
the other thing fucked Dolph is because Dolph, he had a special look that he liked. He liked that all his cars to be camouflage.
Yeah, for sure.
So riding around through Memphis, everybody knew
exactly right.
Who car that was. He was the only nigga in the city, I guess, riding around with camouflage.
Right.
Camouflage everything too. He clowning, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
yeah, for sure.
He put a lot of his money into what he liked.
Right.
But when you at war, you got to switch that shit up.
Oh, man. You got to be incognito.
You got to be incognito when you're at war, man.
Especially when niggas is jealous of you and they want your head. And it's cold.
They want your head. I remember back in the days, I had a car. I had a Riviera.
Right.
And I had "What's Up" on the tag. I didn't put it on there. Yeah. It was my mom and my step pops at the time. I think because we had all the cars had. I think J-Dog had either "So What" on his tags.
Yeah, right.
And I had "What's Up."
Yeah, I remember the Riviera. That motherfucker was clean though.
Somebody had "Now What."
Yeah, right.
So they already know who cars those was. Everywhere I went in that rib and they seen that "What's Up," they say, DLove here.
Most definitely. Right.
Or they hit me on the, back in them days, we had beepers and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
They hit you and, hey, you over here?
Right.
How the fuck you know I'm nigga? You the only nigga in the city with "What's Up" on your motherfucking tags.
That's real.
So I was like,
Yeah.
After that, no more personalized license plates because everybody knew who the fuck you was.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So when you at war, man, and we was at war back in them days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't ride around with that goddamn shit on my... Everybody knew who the fuck car that was. They was shooting my shit up, throwing bricks at it.
Wow.
Every time I rolled through somebody's neighborhood.
That must have been a boost, though. That must have been a boost throwing some bricks at your shit.
Man, I used to ride through... I used to ride through the hood.
Oh, okay,
so,
yeah.
Hood is a blood neighborhood out here in Vegas.
Yeah, for sure.
I go ride through there, man. Them niggas be standing outside. If they ain't had no
like,
guns, they ain't had no guns, so they was like, fuck it, they throw some rocks at that nigga. They was throwing bricks at it. I used to be trying to go to see my baby mother at the time. Her grandmother was living in that neighborhood at the time, so I used to have to drive through there.
Right.
So it was all bad. So cause they already knew who got this "What's Up." That's that nigga, what's the name, from over there.
Most definitely.
So you got to be more careful.
Oh man, and the thing is me myself, I've always bought incognito cars, cause I've always wanted to be incognito. Period. But one thing I could see is just, when it comes down to the whole hood politics, it's like, back in the day, like I said, things was different, but now it's like. A lot of cats is just mad, and I don't know what they mad for. Like, for instance, they say old boy went to a funeral, and when he went to the funeral, I guess, he was posting on social media, letting people know, he was coming into town, letting them know, where he was at and so on and so forth.
No, I heard the boy was in town already. They said they was trying to get him at a car show.
Right.
They said the nigga was at the car show out there, kicking it all out in the open.
Wow.
And they say niggas was finna get on him, and then it was too many people around.
For sure.
So they ain't get on him, so then came to what you talking about.
Most definitely. Dang. So, and the thing is if you got problems like that, like me recently, I just went, to my uncle's funeral. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people had respect for him. So a lot of cats come into town, everybody, coming around and shit, and there's a whole bunch of different cats there, and the thing is I'm seeing a lot of older cats, like my age and in their 50s, niggas still got guns on them and stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't, I don't, I'm, and what it made me realize is, you know, I came from the streets and from the hood, but I've been in the suburbs so long, man, I really don't even get to hood politics no more. You know what I mean?
I do. Shit, that shit don't change, man.
For
Because
sure.
for the reason why is because you gotta always know your surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why when I peek in and peek out, I peek in. When I peek in, and I'm in the environments, I'm always vigilant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm always peeping game. Like I went to my homeboy funeral now.
Right.
My homeboy, he died. He died in his sleep. But he had the funeral on the west side out here, and then they had the repast
Yeah.
in Blood neighborhood out here at the Blood Club.
Right.
Thank God nothing didn't happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, but that could have been a bad thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why did we have to have the repast right here?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We could have had it anywhere else in the city, but they had us right there. If them dudes was feeling a certain type of way, they could have struck right then.
Most definitely.
Now, I do remember those of you that's from here, they had a car drop off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was bringing their Lolos to the OG homeboy spot.
Right.
It was right at his house.
For sure.
We on the west side.
Right.
Everybody from Northtown was up there on the west side now.
Right.
Wearing Northtown shirts.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody was wearing Northtown shirts. We walking and kicking it, and everybody. It felt funny for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was walking.
Right.
Man, all I was seeing was, you could see niggas' faces changing and
Most
shit.
definitely.
Man, I was seeing these niggas' faces just like what these niggas doing over here?
Right.
Why these niggas over here?
For sure.
You could see it.
Right.
Man, we went over there. Dude. I'm talking about I wasn't even there, not even 30 minutes. Somebody from across, I don't know what he was hiding at. They had a good high spot. They ate everybody up.
Damn.
When I say ate everybody up,
Yeah.
everybody got shot that day.
God,
I don't know how they get shot because everybody was getting shot around me.
Right.
Bullets was going around. I had a brand new
crazy.
pair of Jordans on that day.
Right.
I threw the motherfuckers in the garbage.
Yeah, blood everywhere.
Because it was blood all over the motherfucker.
God damn.
But that just show you niggas lacking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We doing shit in people's areas that don't belong in. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Even though, you wish we could all get together and all that shit, but sometimes people just don't. That with that shit with Dolph,
Right.
them niggas ain't gonna forget that.
For sure.
They not gonna never forget it.
You know, he was a high powered nigga to the point to where he was taking care of his people,
Taking care of people,
taking
put
care of the
people
community,
on.
all that. You know, so he was a major factor, but
Major
especially
factor.
and not just a major factor. He was a celebrity. Same thing that happened, you know, when Nipsey died. You know, a lot of cats got killed. Same thing when Tupac died. A lot of cats got killed. You know, so the thing is, you know, but when I say, you know, I don't understand the hood politics, I understand that, I understand, you know, you always got to be vigilant. I understand that part. But when I say that, I'm saying, you know, I think the fuel is different. You know what I mean? As far as, you know what I mean? I know back in the days, you know, cats was, you know, they was, you know, it was about the money. It was about you know, it was about the money. It was about, you know, you killed my homeboy. But nowadays it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Cats is holding on to grudges because of jealousy and women and, you know what I mean? You know, it's a whole bunch of crazy shit. So being that, you know, and even when it comes to, you know, the Dolph situation, it's like, you know, y'all jealous of this man because he doing his own thing? Come on now, you know what I mean? Because he's, you know what I mean? So now y'all want to become an enemy of his because he want to do things his own way. You know what I mean? And I guess, you know, a nigga want to be the king of the city or just a bunch of weird shit. You know, it's just, shit is different now. That's what I'm saying is I don't get the ways of the hood politics no more. I always understand to be vigilant, for sure.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel, man. Make sure, man. We trying to get these subscribers up.
Most definitely.
But at the end of the day, man, like I say, man, get back ain't gonna never, depending on that person you knock down,
For sure.
that's gonna always be present when you come into that city.
Mm-hmm.
Or you come into that environment, you know what I'm
sure.
saying? It was a reason why I had moved out of the environment, you know what I'm saying? Because I already knew that it was going to be something come to me where I was going to have to kill it or be killed or, locked up forever.
Right.
That's the reason I had to get up out the environment, you know what I'm saying? Most people live on the outskirts of town because they trying to get away from that shit.
Right.
The motherfuckers that's stuck in the environment, that's where you hear a bunch of motherfuckers get shot and murdered.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up out the environment. That's why I don't understand with the Big Juke. They said that nigga ain't had no security. They said he had one security guard.
Yeah. And it sounds similar to the way, in that case, it sounds similar to the way whatchamacallit got killed.
Who, Nip?
Not Nip. Shit, he didn't have no security on him. Dolph, didn't he have a somebody with him?
Dolph got killed. He didn't have security. He had security too.
He pulled up later some shit. You know what I mean?
And they ate him at the cookie shop out there.
Yeah, man, it's just, I don't know. This shit.
Nigga buying some cookies.
Yeah, like I said, man, this shit is different, man. Myself, I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't got no reason to be mad. You know what I mean? I got out the hood. You know what I mean? God didn't preserve me past all that bullshit. But when I go back, I see, I see what the fuck is going on. And it's like, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, it ain't the same for sure. I know out here it's totally different out this joint. Out here, man, you got dudes in your same soil.
Correct.
At each other's necks.
That's the thing, right there.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even see the same energy for dudes on the outside of the soil.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But the dudes on the same soil, they got their energy like, oh man, I'm gonna kill this cat. I want to do this to this cat. I want, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody can't take this, you know what I'm saying, these fades, these hands or something. Everybody want to go to the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I get it. But it's just not the same. It's like totally different, man.
Totally motherfucking different.
Totally different. The cats even around now don't even act. I remember back in the days, it was way more family tied and loyalty. The loyalty is out the window.
Out the motherfucking window.
Loyalty's out the window.
Yeah, but definitely, old boy, when it come down to him, Big Juke, he should have definitely, he was parading too much and he was doing too much.
Yeah, they said he was stunting like a motherfucker.
Yeah, especially if he knew that it was already funk, within the whole Memphis, area. And then on top of that, he had to, they already had a target on his head. Yeah. So, man, that's the thing, man, when it come down to that, and your people's involved in it, you know what I mean? And, anytime you guilty by association every time. You know what I mean? So basically you attached to whoever, you attached to when they have problems. Because if somebody can't get to you, you know what I mean? And it's cold. They say his mama was in the car too. And his mama had to mess around.
They say she got away before the shooting, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Because she could have been hit up too.
Most definitely.
Man, that would have been so bad.
Man, so being that, man, it's just,
that's a bad look, bro.
I don't know, man.
But the game is the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy out here.
If you're funking, you gotta respect the game. You know what I'm saying? I throw prayers up for both sides of the track.
Right.
But ain't no rules in war, bro. Once it's war, if it's up, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no. At the end of the day, they millionaires. I don't see why they're warring.
Yeah, what you mad for?
Me personally, I got all this money and millions and all the shit I dreamt about in my head, and it all came to life. Man, I'm gonna be standing on, everybody say standing on business.
For sure.
I'm gonna be standing on business for real, nigga.
Right.
And we gonna talk like mobsters. If we got any issues, man, let's come to the table and talk about it.
Yeah. But you always got, anytime you got that type of situation, you always got the niggas. You never know. In a crowd of niggas, you never know. If it's 10 niggas there, you don't never know what, every cat is thinking. You feel me? That's the thing. So people don't, I think a lot of times, niggas they don't take into consideration, okay, it might just be a motherfucker, it may be a fan that want to get you,
Yeah.
For real though.
There gotta be some rules.
You know what I mean?
That's why I feel like when you get big like that, like you got baby them cash money, you got what is Yo Gotti them CMG, you got who else big with Death Row, just say Death Row. So you know what I'm saying, Bad Boy. You got all these big entities, man. If you don't have no structure, there will never be no rules. If you have structure in the game okay, I have a problem with somebody from over there. You need to call the head man, boom, whoever running that situation. All right, let's sit down, man.
Right.
Let's do this, and then let's make it public that we squash this shit. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we ain't got a lot of funk from like you said, it could be a disgruntled fan.
Right.
Want to get out here, because I remember back, even when the Pac and the Biggie shit was going on, I was a disgruntled fan.
Right.
I was like, man, fuck them niggas.
Right.
Them niggas don't need to be coming out here.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But why?
Right. No doubt.
What the hell for? Then I thought about it. What the hell am I fucking for? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got dislike for these dudes for what?
For sure.
And then my favorite rapper from out of New York, Star Bubbles, and we got 50 of them doing they shit. I'm like, shit, I like 50.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, man, I ain't got no problems with them niggas over there.
For sure. Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But, that's the power that them people hold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So you got problems with cats. They need to make it public. Sit down, do a sit down like Farrakhan did back in the day with the East Coast, West Coast, and all that shit. And it gotta be public so no disgruntled fans won't get out there and do no crazy shit. But even though I know those was camps, did that to Big Juke, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't finna just jump out there and throw their life away just like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a real involvement with these parties in order for you to be able to just get out there, jump out there, and throw your life away for these cats like that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, we already been pretty much said it. If you a major factor, or you got a problem with somebody, and you associated with somebody, that got a problem with somebody, you ain't in the clear.
Right.
That's what it boiled down to.
In the clear for sure.
You know what I mean? You ain't in the clear, and when they see you, and they can't get the person that they want, they gonna have at you. So therefore, and then on top of that, they say that, his name was crossed in, that maybe he may have did, actually put the hit out on young Dolph. So being that, man, shoot, hey, you got to move way wiser, man. Got to.
Be quicker and slicker on your feet. And man, at the end of the day, man, all you dudes that's out there, Warren, y'all got millions of dollars. Man, put that shit to you. Live your life, man. Live your life. I ain't even got millions of dollars, but I'm here in my city. What I do is distance myself from the bullshit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And when I want to be seen, I slide in and I slide out.
Got to.
That's just how it gotta be, man.
Yeah, before a nigga
We grown ass men now.
Right.
We're not fucking kids anymore.
Most definitely.
We used to look up to niggas and heroes and shit. I don't look up to shit now. Man. I don't know who the hell to look up to if there was somebody over in the hood to look up to.
Man.
I don't got no more heroes no more. All my heroes failed me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All they did was put a gun in my hand.
Right.
Or they told me to go, do this or that, rep this shit, rep this set, rep this block, and make sure you represent it right. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit we was taught as young bucks, you know what I'm saying? But even my OG, he be like, man, shit, we taught you niggas the wrong shit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he one of the wise ones.
Yeah, he one of the wise
one of
ones.
the wise
He
ones.
definitely said, hey, man, we taught you niggas the wrong shit.
Yeah.
We was supposed to be teaching niggas how to do business.
Right.
We was supposed to be teaching niggas how to stick together.
Right.
But it's, you know, it's too, you know, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? It was war. It wasn't, these times is way different than back then.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? These kids are not even, I don't know if you can reach some of them, you know what I'm saying? But the ones I see, not reachable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I lace them anyway.
Right.
Just because it may be one that
Something may happen, right,
yeah, it
right,
might
right.
trigger him. And you know what I'm saying? He might be the one to be reached.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Might be, something might happen, you know what I mean, a week, 2 years from now or
Yeah,
something.
matter of fact, I talked to
like,
one of the youngsters, when was that, last week?
Right.
And he told me, he said, man, you know what, you right. I need to get my life together.
Yeah.
I'm still out here hanging around with a bunch of niggas doing nothing. You know, and every time you talk to me, you telling me, get a job,
right.
Get your shit together, put the drink, you know what I'm saying? All that shit ain't gonna lead you to nowhere but self-destruction, bro.
Yeah. You know, and the thing about it, you know, now it's like, you know, a lot of these cats, man, and, you know, I done said this before, but, you know, it's like niggas is mad and they broke. It's like you mad and you broke, and you know what I mean? And I know, you know what I mean, you know, some cats got children and, you know, so on and so forth. And a lot of cats, you know, even the cats that be doing certain things, and, you know, they say they shot at my man's 300 times. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? 300 bullets.
They were trying to have him.
Oh, man, for sure. I was at one of my relatives' house, you know what I mean, some years back. It was on was it Easter? You know what I mean? And, man, shit, they shot up my people's house and shot, you know what I mean? It was like 200 shots. You know what I mean? you know what I mean? So I know what that's all about from a recent standpoint. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying about that, man, is, you know, if you know what I mean, the thing is you either got to figure out, you can't have money and be mad. You feel me? You know what I mean? You got to decide between the two. Like me, you know what I mean? I'm always out here trying to get some money. I ain't got no time to be mad. You know what I mean? You know, so therefore, you know, if a cat got a problem with me, I don't know. What you got a problem with me for, man? I'm just out here trying to get some money, man, and I got responsibilities to take care of.
I'm sucker ducking.
For sure.
Hey, well, that was, you know, Big Juke, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I think it was another guy. Is it another guy that died with him?
They say I didn't from what I heard, somebody else got shot.
Somebody else got hit up too.
Yeah,
so
but they say they didn't. The report didn't come in on it.
If not, rest in peace. Rest in peace to all the people on Dolph's side. Everybody's going through jails and fighting these cases, man. Hey, man, I pray for all y'all, man. You know, I know how this shit is. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is when you deep in the war, and it's hard to, you know, get up out of that shit. But, you know, I wish the best for both camps. And I wish the best for everybody that's trying to live their life better and try to, you know, put all this gangster shit behind them. But, you know, I know it's easier said than done.
Yeah, you got to get the fucking first. Number one, you got to get the fuck out the neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying?
That's number one.
That's our take on the Juke. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't know if they caught the shooters or whatever. I can't even comment on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I just know it's part of the game when you out there in the game. So that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm trying to get this music on so y'all can ride through this thing off our program.
For sure.
We're going to see how we're going to work that out. But, yeah. And so y'all make sure y'all look out for that, Stack Way or No Way. You know what I'm saying? Still got some things going down at Lady Brandy place. You got anything else you want to get these folks?
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, like I say, you know, my Mexican partner front me. Now the bank fronts me. You know, so go ahead and hit me up on, you know, all platforms at Luck Got Fronted, or you can hit me on my email at capitalmovements.com. Yeah, and I'll go ahead and get you straight.
And with that being said, make sure y'all like and subscribe. And zoom out we go.
And peace out, and we get with you.
For the people in the back. No matter who you thought I was. I'm DLove Stacks, bitch.
Yo, Luca, what the f is this?